Hi and welcome to Module 1 of the Level 2 Safeguarding Children course, Working Together Effectively, Processes, Principles and Dilemmas. Thanks so much for continuing your child safeguarding journey here with Sacred Sports Foundation. We have been implementing sports for development programs in the Caribbean for more than a decade and undertook the very same journey you are now on. You have registered to undertake the Level 2 Safeguarding Children course. This course has been produced by Sacred Sports Foundation with support from a range of partners all over the world. In order to receive your Level 2 course certificate, you must have successfully completed a Level 1 Foundation course in Safeguarding Children. Please be reminded that learning about abuse can sometimes be distressing, and for some, it may remind them of past experiences. If this course in any way triggers behavior that upsets, it may be helpful to talk to someone experienced in providing support, such as a social worker, therapist, or even one of your organization's leaders for assistance. This course comes in 4 core modules, which must all be successfully completed to receive your SafeCert Level 2 certification at the conclusion of your efforts. The 4 modules you must complete successfully to receive your certificate cover 4 simple areas. These are Module 1, Essential Steps, where we discuss the basic requirements for securing the safety of the child in our programs. Module 2, Record Keeping, where we discuss the importance of keeping sound data and what information to share when. Module 3, Child Rights, where we discuss the importance of protecting our children and the obligations of local agencies. Module 4, Policies and Procedures, where we detail the importance of organizational structures and seek to help create a safer space for children to play and compete in. The purpose of the Level 2 course is to help you better understand safeguarding children and to help equip you with more developed skills in the field. The 4 modules you must complete successfully to receive your certificate cover 4 simple areas. These are 1. Evaluation and review of learning from Level 1. 2. Understanding the importance of documenting and recording information. 3. Understanding how individuals are protected from harm, abuse, and neglect. 4. Knowing how to establish appropriate policies and procedures to be able to assist your organization in creating a safer space for children to play in. While Sacred Sports Foundation operates in a Caribbean context, the course is designed to be relevant to persons operating sports for development, schools, physical activity, and sport programs the world over. The principles are broadly the same and based on the widely recognized international standards for safeguarding and protecting children in sport. This course refers to children and young people, which includes babies, toddlers, infants, children, and teenagers from birth to the age of 18. Module 1, Essential Steps, where we discuss the basic requirements for securing the safety of the child in our programs. Here are the key 4 steps to follow to help you identify and respond appropriately. 1. Dealing with disclosure. Remain calm, believe what you are hearing, be non-judgmental, allow the child to speak freely, do not avoid embarrassing subjects, use open-ended questions, and make a record of the details as soon as possible. 2. Understanding your role. No matter where you coach or work, you are likely to encounter children during the course of your normal activities. You are in a unique position to be able to observe signs of abuse or neglect, or changes in behavior which may indicate a child may be being abused or neglected. 3. Recognizing vulnerable groups. The very young, children with disabilities, children who live with domestic abuse, teenagers, and children in care are some of the most vulnerable groups. 4. Addressing associated issues. Peer-on-peer abuse, online safety, and safeguarding issues outside of settings may affect safeguarding judgments within settings. Culture can be thought of as all the values, behaviors, and assumptions that are common in an organization or between a group of people. It is often thought of as the way we play and practice around here. In the Level 1 Foundation course, you consider the impact of life, experiences, beliefs, and values on people's approach to safeguarding. Culture works in the same way. The culture of an organization has an impact on how people in the organization behave. This in turn will have an impact on how child safeguarding is practiced. If your organization or sport has a culture which values everyone, from the most senior manager to the most junior participant, then people will be more likely to raise their hand, speak freely, and talk about issues and concerns they may see or experience, especially if they believe something bad or inappropriate may be happening. This is one way that culture can impact on how child safeguarding works in practice. One aspect of an unhealthy culture that research suggests is apparent in Caribbean children's activities and sports programs is the use of physical exercise and training techniques to impose control or to punish. Physical fitness, strength, and stamina play a significant part in every sport or physical activity and a participant's development. However, this is often used to justify using additional exercises as a physical punishment or a form of control. This is inappropriate and potentially damaging. Have you ever heard a PE teacher or a coach or school official threaten to ban a child from taking part in sporting activities or just add extra laps, even if it's burning hot, to help discipline a child or a team? Pushing younger participants beyond the limits of their developing bodies, known as age-inappropriate training, training to exhaustion, or forcing participants to train when injured is extremely poor coaching practice. It may constitute a form of physical abuse or even, in extreme circumstances, criminal behavior. It is important to be aware of the issues that can be common in physical activity and sport so you can help address them and build a safer culture. One way you can help do this in your organization is by giving everyone a say or a voice. This helps reduce power differences and encourages everyone to speak up. Every human being has various economic, social, and cultural rights. These have been agreed and written down by the United Nations in a series of declarations and conventions, as well as the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which applies to everyone. There are some specific rights that apply to groups of people who need greater protections, such as children, people with disability, and women and girls. Don't forget, St. Lucia ratified the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child on 16th of June 1993. Adopting a human rights-based approach is about putting all human rights at the heart of the way your organization works. This approach requires organizations to change how they look at their responsibilities towards and their relationship with people. For example, providing athletes with water during training and matches is very important for their physical welfare. Taking a human rights-based approach rather than a needs-based or charitable approach ensures that human rights are respected. Understanding the development of children is crucial for safeguarding and supporting their growth. Normal child growth and development encompass several key areas: height, weight, and other measurable aspects, physical skill and performance, social and emotional development, including identity, self-image, relationships and feelings, intellectual abilities such as understanding and concentration, and communication and speech. Recognizing these stages helps in identifying any deviations that might indicate abuse or neglect. As a responsible child safeguarding advocate, we might be involved in various ways. You may have concerns about a child and refer them to your supervisor or lead safeguarding officer. Additionally, you might be asked to help your supervisor detail information about a child or family. Furthermore, you could be asked to provide help for the child or family as part of an agreed plan. Understanding these roles and responsibilities is essential for ensuring the safety and well-being of children. By being aware of the normal stages of child development and knowing how to respond to concerns, you contribute to creating a safer environment for children to grow and thrive. Online safety is a significant concern, especially for Caribbean children who are increasingly connecting in new ways. The correlation between missing children and online safety is alarming. As children and young people navigate the internet, they may not fully understand the risks they are exposing themselves and others to. This lack of awareness can lead to dangerous situations, including cyberbullying, online predators, and exposure to inappropriate content. Caribbean children, like many others, are using the internet for education, socializing, and entertainment. While these activities can be beneficial, they also come with risks. The anonymity of the internet can make it easier for predators to target vulnerable children. Additionally, the widespread use of social media platforms can lead to cyberbullying, which can have severe emotional and psychological impacts on young people. Parents, guardians, and responsible adults often struggle to find a common language to discuss these risks with their children. The generational gap in understanding technology can make it challenging for parents to effectively communicate the dangers of the internet. This communication barrier can leave children unprotected and unaware of the potential threats they face online. To address these issues, it is essential to implement effective policies and procedures that promote online safety. Educating both children and parents about the risks and providing tools to navigate the internet safely can help create a safer online environment. By fostering open communication and encouraging responsible internet use, we can protect Caribbean children from the dangers of the digital world and ensure their online experiences are positive and secure. Online safety is a significant concern, especially for Caribbean children who are increasingly connecting in new ways. The correlation between missing children and online safety is alarming. As children and young people navigate the internet, they may not fully understand the risks they are exposing themselves and others to. This lack of awareness can lead to dangerous situations, including cyberbullying, online predators, and exposure to inappropriate content. Caribbean children, like many others, are using the internet for education, socializing, and entertainment. While these activities can be beneficial, they also come with risks. The anonymity of the internet can make it easier for predators to target vulnerable children. Additionally, the widespread use of social media platforms can lead to cyberbullying, which can have severe emotional and psychological impacts on young people. Parents, guardians, and responsible adults often struggle to find a common language to discuss these risks with their children. The generational gap in understanding technology can make it challenging for parents to effectively communicate the dangers of the internet. This communication barrier can leave children unprotected and unaware of the potential threats they face online. To address these issues, it is essential to implement effective policies and procedures that promote online safety. Educating both children and parents about the risks and providing tools to navigate the internet safely can help create a safer online environment. By fostering open communication and encouraging responsible internet use, we can protect Caribbean children from the dangers of the digital world and ensure their online experiences are positive and secure. Effective child safeguarding policies and practices are crucial in the Caribbean context to ensure the safety and well-being of children involved in sports. The Caribbean region, with its rich cultural diversity and vibrant sports culture, faces unique challenges in safeguarding children. Implementing effective policies and procedures is essential for changing child safeguarding cultures for the better. These policies and procedures help create a safer environment for all children and ensure that safeguarding is everyone's responsibility. One important aspect of effective child safeguarding is adopting international standards. The international standards for safeguarding and protecting children in sport provide a comprehensive framework that can be adapted to the Caribbean context. These standards emphasize the importance of creating a safe and inclusive environment for children, promoting their rights and ensuring their protection from harm, abuse, and neglect. To adopt these international standards, Caribbean organizations need to focus on several policy and procedure recommendations. Firstly, it is essential to establish clear safeguarding policies that outline the organization's commitment to child protection. These policies should include guidelines on identifying and responding to signs of abuse, reporting procedures, and the roles and responsibilities of staff and volunteers. Training and education are also critical components of effective safeguarding. All staff, coaches, and volunteers should receive regular training on child protection, including recognizing signs of abuse, understanding their responsibilities, and knowing how to respond appropriately. Another important aspect is the implementation of robust recruitment and vetting procedures. Organizations should conduct thorough background checks on all staff and volunteers who work with children to ensure they are suitable for their roles. This includes checking references, conducting interviews, and verifying qualifications. Creating a culture of openness and transparency is vital for effective safeguarding. Organizations should encourage children, parents, and staff to speak up if they have any concerns about a child's safety. This can be achieved by establishing clear reporting mechanisms, providing support for those who report concerns, and ensuring that all reports are taken seriously and acted upon promptly. In addition to these policies and procedures, it is important to consider the specific needs and vulnerabilities of Caribbean children. This includes addressing issues such as online safety, peer-on-peer abuse, and the impact of cultural and social factors on safeguarding practices. By understanding and addressing these unique challenges, organizations can create a safer environment for all children. Working together is essential for adopting and implementing these international standards. Collaboration between sports organizations, government agencies, non-governmental organizations, and the community is crucial for creating a comprehensive safeguarding framework. By sharing resources, knowledge, and best practices, stakeholders can work together to ensure the safety and well-being of Caribbean children in sports. That's why effective child safeguarding policies and practices are essential for creating a safer environment for children in the Caribbean. By adopting international standards and implementing key policy and procedure recommendations, organizations can ensure that safeguarding is everyone's responsibility. Through collaboration and a commitment to child safeguarding, we can create a culture of safety and well-being for all children in sports. Remember, safeguarding is everyone's responsibility. By understanding and taking on your safeguarding responsibility, you contribute to creating a safer environment for all children. Thank you again for your commitment to safeguarding children and for being a part of this important journey with Sacred Sports Foundation.